True wealth is not stored in banks or pockets, but in the vitality of the body and stillness of the mind. This statement, though simple, carries the weight of generations of wisdom. In a world where the definition of wealth is increasingly linked to digits on a screen, properties owned, or the shine of material possessions, we often forget the quiet yet profound truth that the most valuable treasure lies within us. A healthy body and a peaceful mind form the foundation upon which all other forms of success and happiness must stand. Without this foundation, no empire, no status, no achievement can be truly enjoyed or sustained. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling light, energetic, and refreshed. Your breath flows easily, your steps are steady, and your thoughts are clear. You smile without effort, and your eyes reflect an inner calm. That feeling, that state, it cannot be bought, borrowed, or inherited. It is earned through care, through discipline, and through choosing what truly matters. This is vitality, the unspoken force that allows a person to experience life fully, to give their best to their work, relationships, and spiritual path. Vitality is more than just physical strength. It is a harmony of all systems, body, breath, and brain, working together in a natural rhythm. Stillness of the mind is another treasure, often even more elusive than physical wellness. In today's world of constant noise, information overload, and emotional turbulence, a still mind is a rare luxury. But that stillness is not emptiness. It is clarity. It is being fully awake, fully present, without being pulled by the regrets of the past or the anxieties of the future. A still mind is like a calm lake. It reflects the world clearly, without distortion. It allows us to make better decisions, to respond instead of react, to connect more deeply with others, and to understand ourselves more honestly. When the body is vibrant and the mind is quiet, we are at our strongest. We may not have millions in the bank, but we hold a currency far more powerful, the energy to live well and the awareness to live wisely. The irony is that people often trade this internal wealth for the illusion of external gain. Long hours of work without rest, indulgence in unhealthy habits, neglecting sleep, ignoring the body's signals, and drowning in overthinking. These are daily choices, and they come with a cost. Slowly, the vitality begins to fade, the mind becomes clouded, and life turns into survival rather than living. Yet the answer has always been simple. Take care of your body like it's your only home, and guard your mind like it's the gate to your peace. No expensive equipment is needed for this, just movement, even a simple walk, just awareness, even a single deep breath, just presence, even for a moment each day. These small acts build something invisible but priceless. You may not see it like a luxury car, but you feel it in your spine when you sit upright without pain. You feel it in your breath when anxiety knocks and you respond with calm. You feel it in your relationships when you listen with patience instead of reacting with frustration. True wealth does not fade with market crashes. It does not depend on others' opinions. It cannot be stolen, taxed, or devalued. It is stored in your cells, in your heartbeat, in the ease with which you sleep, in the clarity with which you think, and in the joy with which you move. It is in your resilience, the ability to rise after a fall, to heal after stress, to find hope in silence. The healthier you are, the freer you are, the calmer your mind, the more space you have for joy, gratitude, and wisdom. People chase wealth thinking it will bring happiness. But what is the worth of a fortune if your knees ache with every step? What is the use of a mansion if your mind is a battlefield of restlessness? What is success if it costs your inner peace? That's not wealth, that's debt in disguise. A truly wealthy person wakes up with energy and goes to bed in peace. They don't need to escape life because they are not trapped within it. They are grounded. They are aware. They are alive, not just breathing. In this world, the wisest investment is in your body and your mind. Protect your energy, defend your peace, treat your health as your truest treasure, because it is. If you lose money, you lose nothing. If you lose health, you lose everything, because no success, status, or wisdom can be sustained in a broken body. This truth is not poetic exaggeration. It is a reality proven every single day, in every corner of the world. In pursuit of wealth, fame, recognition, or influence, countless people sacrifice the very foundation that makes any of those things meaningful, their health. But when the body begins to break down and the mind becomes weary and heavy, all those achievements suddenly lose their glow. The true measure of your life is not how much you accumulate, but how deeply you live. And to live deeply, fully, and consciously, your health must be your first and last priority. People often don't realize this until it's too late. They ignore the whispers of the body until those whispers turn into screams. They silence the signs of imbalance with distractions, chemicals, or work, until life itself forces them to stop. But why wait for suffering to become the teacher, when wisdom is already available in stillness, breath, and awareness? A strong body carries you through life's storms. A peaceful mind allows you to navigate uncertainty without collapsing. Together, they are your shield, your compass, and your temple. And no bank account, no luxury, no applause can replace them. Think for a moment. What is the real purpose of wealth? Is it not to give us freedom, comfort, and joy? But these qualities cannot exist without good health. What freedom is there if you're chained by chronic pain or fatigue? What comfort exists if sleep eludes you night after night? What joy can flourish in a restless, anxious, or exhausted mind? Even the most beautiful sunrise cannot be appreciated through tired, lifeless eyes. Even the most delicious meal tastes dull to a worn-out body. That's why health is not just the foundation. It is the container for every experience, every emotion, every blessing. True success is not how much you earn, but how much you're able to enjoy what you already have. Your family, your time, your mind, your peace. And all of that is only possible if you're well. If you can walk with strength, breathe without strain, think without chaos, and rest without fear, then you are already rich. That is real luxury. That is real victory. So in conclusion, remember this. Health is not a side goal. It is not something to think about asterisk after asterisk you make it. Health asterisk is asterisk the success. It asterisk is asterisk the wealth. Guard it, nurture it, protect it, not just for your own sake, but for those who love you, for the work you're here to do, and for the life that you've been blessed to live. Because once health is gone, everything else becomes noise. But when health is strong, everything else becomes possible. Choose wisely, breathe deeply, live fully. Health is your greatest treasure. Don't wait to lose it to finally understand its value.